So student, in this lecture now we will solve some numericals or exercise based on this topic, some basic concepts in chemistry. Before solving the numericals on mole concepts as well as the stoichiometric equations, remember one or two important formulae. I will write here. Now 1 mole of any substance is equal to 1 molecular weight and it consists of 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles. Particles means here we will take 1 molecules, this much molecule. 1 mole of any substance means 1 gram atomic weight is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.41, 1 mole of any gas, 1 molar mass, 1 molecular weight, 22.414 liter or dm cube volume at STP, standard temperature pressure. So remember these three equations, these three, and most of the problem, almost all problems which are based on mole concept, they all are based on these 3 points. We can solve any problem on this. Initially, now in this lecture we will solve some problems from board book. First problem is first represented by A. What is the ratio of molecules in 1 mole of ammonia and 1 mole of HNO3? 1 mole of ammonia and 1 mole of HNO3. What is the ratio of molecules? What is the ratio of molecule in 1 mole of ammonia? Problem A. Solution. The problem is 1 mole of ammonia and 1 mole of HNO3. What is the ratio of number of molecules? Now 1 mole of any compound, 1 mole of any compound, 1 mole of any compound contain 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Therefore, 1 mole of ammonia has 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules, as well as 1 mole of HNO3, it also has 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. The question is, what is the ratio? The problem, what is the ratio? What is the ratio? What is the ratio of molecule? 1 mole of ammonia contain this much, 1 mole of HNO3 contain this much. The ratio it will be 1:1. So answer of the problem, it is 1:1 because equal number of molecules present in every mole of a compound. So first problem, calculate or find out the ratio of number of molecules present in 1 mole of ammonia and 1 mole of HNO3. We know that 1 mole of any compound contain this much molecules. Therefore, the ratio 1 mole of ammonia is this much, 1 mole of HNO3 is equal to this, and the ratio it will be 1:1. So this is a first problem. Equal molecules are present in a 1 mole. Second is calculate number of molecules of hydrogen. Calculate second, and this is a second number B. Calculate number of molecules. Calculate number of molecules of hydrogen in 0.448 liter hydrogen gas at STP. Calculate the number of molecules of hydrogen in 0.8448 liter of hydrogen gas at STP. We have an equation At STP, 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.414 liter. Therefore, 1 mole of any gas means 1 molecular weight occupies 22.414 liter of volume at STP. This is the equation. Now we have to calculate, we want to calculate how much molecules of hydrogen gas in 0.448 liter at STP. Therefore, we can write 22.414 liter hydrogen, it occupies 1 mole, 1 molecular weight or 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. 1 mole is equal to 22.414 liter. 22.414 liter is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. We asked the molecule present in 0.448 liter of hydrogen. How many molecules are present? This will be 0.448 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 divided by 22.414 liter. It gives the answer which is equal to 0.02 moles, means it is equal to 0.622 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. This is the answer. Means if you solve this, we will get the product. This will be the answer of this problem. Or we can calculate 22.414 liter gives 1 mole. 0.44, how many moles? The moles will be 0.02 into the 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So when you solve this number, you will get the answer. So this is a second number. Calculate number of molecules in hydrogen gas. Into this divided by this, this will be the number of molecules of hydrogen gas. Third problem, C. What is a mass of mass of 18 atoms of hydrogen? What is a mass of 18 atom of hydrogen if mass of 1 atom of hydrogen is 1.008 unified mass? What is the mass of 18 atoms of hydrogen if mass of 1 atom is this? Therefore, solution, mass of 1 atom of hydrogen 1.008 unified mass. What will be the mass of 18 atoms of hydrogen? It will be 18 into 1.008. It will be 18 into 1.008, means the answer is 18.144 unified mass. This is the answer. 18 multiplied by 1.008, it will be 18.144. Problem number third, C in the book. What is the mass of 18 atoms of hydrogen? If mass of 1 atom is this, 1 atom चा mass एवढा आहे, तर 18 चा किती होईल? 18 into this. It will be the answer. Next, D. In a board book, calculate number of atoms in each of the following. Calculate number of atoms in number 1, 254 unified mass of iodine. Second, 254 grams of iodine. Atomic mass of iodine 127 unified mass. So calculate number of atoms of iodine. Number of atoms of iodine in two problems. In 254 unified mass of iodine and 254 grams of iodine. Now for first, mass of one atom of iodine is 127 unified mass. Mass of one atom of iodine is 127. So 127 unified mass of iodine is equal to one atom. The 254 unified mass of iodine will have 254 into 1 divided by 127, 2 atoms. So how many atoms present in 254 unified mass of iodine? 2 atoms, because 127 unified mass means atomic mass of one atom. Atomic mass of one atom. 127, one atom. 254 double 127, 254. It will be 2 atoms. So this is a solution for first. Now for second, 254 gram. This is a gram weight of iodine. 1 gram weight of iodine. 1 gram weight of iodine is 127 gram. The gram weight means the atomic weight taken in a grams. It is a gram atomic weight. 1 gram atomic weight of iodine is 127 gram. It is equal to 1 gram atomic weight is equal to 1 mole, and this is equal to this much atom. This is equal to 1 mole, and this is equal to 0.22 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. 1 atomic weight of iodine means 127 gram, means 1 mole. It contains this much atoms of iodine. We want to calculate 254 grams of iodine will contain how much atoms. So it will be 254 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 divided by 127. So answer will be double 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. It will be 12.044 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. So problem number D. Calculate number of atoms of iodine in 254 unified mass. 127 unified mass is the atomic mass, atom mass of one atom. 127 unified mass, one atom. 254 unified mass contain how much? 254 divided by 127. It gives 2 atoms. Second, how many atoms present in 254 gram of iodine? 1 gram atomic weight contain 6 into 10 raised to 23 atom. 1 gram atomic weight of iodine means 127 gram. It will contain this much of atom. So therefore 257 gram of iodine will contain how much? 254 into this divided by 127. Answer is 12.044 into 10 raised to 23 atom. So D problems from board book, it is now solved. Let us solve next problem, that is E. Problem E. A student used a carbon pencil to write his homework. A student used carbon pencil to complete or to write its homework. The student used a carbon pencil to write his homework. The mass of this found to be 5 milligram. Mass of this is found to be 5 milligram. The mass of this is found to be 5 milligram. With the help of this, mass of this is found to be 5 milligram. With the help of this, calculate number of moles of carbon. Number of moles of carbon. Number of moles of carbon in his homework. Used in a homework. First. Second, now calculate number of atoms in 12 milligram of his homework. Number of atoms of carbon in 12 milligram of homework. We have to solve two problems. One student like you, he complete his homework. One student complete his homework, and the mass of pencil required for completion of homework is 5 milligram. The mass of carbon required for completion of the homework is a 5 milligram. Now first question, find out the number of moles of carbon used in completion of homework. According to this, 1 mole of any compound, 1 gram atomic weight or atomic mass. 1 mole of any compound, 1 mole of carbon means 12 gram of carbon. 12 gram is atomic weight of carbon. Carbon atomic weight or mass of carbon is a 12. It is taken in a grams, it will be a gram atomic weight. So 12 grams of carbon means 1 mole of carbon. Number of moles in carbon used in his homework, and the carbon atom used is 5 milligram. Therefore, 12 grams of carbon means 1 mole, or 12 into 10 raised to 3 milligram. Gram is converted into milligram. So multiplied by 1000 of carbon, it is equivalent to 1 mole. We have to calculate number of moles present in 5 milligram of carbon. Here gram is converted into milligram. So answer will be 5 into 1 divided by 12 into 10 raised to 3. The answer will be 5 into 1 divided by 12 into 3, means 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 12, or 5 by 12 into 10 raised to minus 3. When you solve this, the answer comes to be, it will be 4.16 into 10 raised to minus 4 mole. Number of moles of carbon required is 4.16 into 10 raised to minus 4 mole. Now second is, calculate number of atoms of carbon. Calculate number of atoms of carbon in 12 milligram. Second is, calculate number of atoms in a 12 milligram. We already know the relation. 12 grams of carbon, 1 atomic weight, 12 gram of carbon, it means 1 mole, and 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms. We required it in a 12 milligram. 12 grams means 12000 milligram of carbon is equal to 2 to 10 raised to 23 atoms. Now 12 milligram of carbon will have how many atoms? 12, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 divided by 12000. So when you cancel, it will be 1000. 10 raised to 3. When it comes in numerator, it will be 10 raised to minus 3 means answer will be 10 raised to 20. This is the answer. 12 milligram of carbon contain 6 into 10 raised to 20 atoms. One student complete his homework with a pencil. The mass of pencil or the mass of carbon required is 5 milligram. We are asked to solve these two. One, calculate the number of moles of carbon used in homework. We have an equation. 1 mole, 1 gram atomic weight, this much atom. 1 gram atomic weight means 1 mole. 1 mole, 1 gram atomic weight. 1 mole of carbon means 1 gram atomic weight taken in gram, carbon atomic weight 12. 12 gram of carbon means 1 mole. 12, 5 milligram. 12, this is gram, it is converted into milligram. This much of carbon is 1 mole. 5 milligram will be how much? 5 divided by this is the answer. Next, how many atoms present in 12 milligram? 12 gram carbon contain this much atom. 1200 milligram, 1200, 12,000, 1 milligram, 12,000 milligram, this much atoms. 12 milligram contain how much? This will be the answer. So this is problem number E. The E is solved. Now next problem. After E, let us go to the F. I have skipped some problem from this book which are based on stoichiometric calculation. So we are considering or solving only the problems from the mole concept. Some problems based on other concept they are not included. आपण बोर्ड एक्झामच्या पुस्तकातून प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करत आहोत. त्याच्यातले मोल कन्सेप्टवरचेच प्रॉब्लेम सध्या आपण सॉल्व करत आहे आणि दुसरे जे प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत स्टायकोमेट्रिक कॅल्क्युलेशन्सचे ते आपण सध्या सोडून दिलेले आहेत. त्याच्यामुळं फक्त मोलवर बेस्ड असलेले प्रॉब्लेम आहेत. आता हा प्रॉब्लेम काय? एफ अर्जुन परचेस्ड 250 grams of ग्लुकोजचा फॉर्म्युला दिला C6H12O6 ग्लुकोज for ₹20. Find the cost of glucose पर मोल. अर्जुन बाजारात गेला आणि त्याने 250 ग्राम ग्लुकोज विकत घेतले. किती? 250 ग्राम. किती रुपयाला विकत घेतलेला आहे? 40 रुपयाला. तर आपल्याला विचारले एका मोलची किंमत सांगा. ग्लुकोजचा एका मोल. कार्बनचा वेट माहिती आहे आपल्याला 12, हायड्रोजनचा ॲटॉमिक वेट 1, ऑक्सिजनचा ॲटॉमिक वेट किती आहे? 16. त्याच्यावरून मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ C6H12O6 काढायचं. कार्बन 6 12, हायड्रोजन 1 12 आहेत, ऑक्सिजन 16 6 16. ही कॅल्क्युलेशन केल्यानंतर याचा आन्सर 120 येतो. मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ ग्लुकोज इज 180. मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ ग्लुकोज इज 180. आणि आता ग्राम मॉलिक्युलर वेट घेतलं तर हे कशात येणार? 180 ग्राम. ग्राम मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ C6H12O6 इज 180 ग्राम मॉलिक्युलर वेट. इट इज किती आहे? 180 ग्राम्स. म्हणजे याला म्हणायचं दिस इज इक्वल टू 1 मोल. 180 ग्राम्स म्हणजे किती झाले? 1 मोल. मग तुम्हाला पहिले ह्याचं मोल काढून घ्यायचं. 250. देअरफॉर 250 ग्राम्स म्हणजे किती मोल्स? मग किती येतं हे? 250 ग्राम्स डिवायडेड बाय 180 ग्राम्स. याचं नंबर ऑफ मोल्स येणार आपल्याला 250 ग्राम्स आणि 180 ग्राम्स. याचं मोल्स काढा. 250 डिवायडेड बाय 180 करा. 25 डिवायडेड बाय 18 मोल्स. 25 डिवायडेड बाय 18 काय आलं आपल्याकडे? मोल्स. आता हे 250ची किंमत 250ची किंमत पर मोल काढायचं आपल्याला. एक मोल म्हणजे 180 ग्राम, गरज नाही याची, सॉरी याचं हे म्हणजे झालं 1 मोल म्हणजे 180 ग्राम. 250 ग्राम्सचं कॉस्ट 40 रुपीज आहे. 250 ग्रामची कॉस्ट किती आहे? 40 रुपीज. 1 मोल म्हणजे 180 ग्रामचं कॉस्ट किती आहे? किती येणार आहे? 180 इंटू 40 डिवायडेड बाय 250. 180 इंटू 40 डिवायडेड बाय 250 हे पर मोलचं प्राईज आहे. आणि हे व्हॅल्यू आहे 28.8 रुपीज पर मोल. 180 ग्राम म्हणजे एक मोल. आपल्याला विचारला आहे एक मोल ग्लुकोजची प्राईस सांगा पर मोल, आणि दिलेला किती आहे? 250चा दिलेला आहे. 180चा प्राईस 250चा प्राईस किती आहे? 40 रुपये. आणि 180चा किती येईल? मग आन्सर येतं 180 इंटू 40 डिवायडेड बाय 250. तर फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ ग्लुकोज, प्राइस ऑफ ग्लुकोज फॉर 1 मोल परचेसिंग द ग्लुकोज. F झाला. आता याच्यानंतर आहे आपल्याकडे I. कॅल्क्युलेट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स. I कॅल्क्युलेट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स, कॅल्क्युलेट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स अँड मॉलिक्युल्स ऑफ ॲसिटिक ॲसिड CH3COOH ॲसिटिक ॲसिड इन 22 ग्राम्स ऑफ इट. 22 ग्राम 22 ग्राम ॲसिटिक ॲसिडमध्ये किती मॉलिक्युल्स आणि किती मोल्स आहे सांगायचं. 1 मॉलिक्युलर वेट 6.022 इंटू 10⁻23 मॉलिक्युल्स. आपण याला काय 1 मोल 1 मॉलिक्युलर वेट दिस मच मॉलिक्यूल. मग ॲसिटिक ॲसिडचं मॉलिक्युलर वेट, ॲसिटिक ॲसिड COOH किती कार्बन आहे त्याच्यामध्ये? कार्बनचा वेट किती आहे? 6. हायड्रोजनचा किती आहे? 1. ऑक्सिजनचा किती आहे? 16. कार्बन किती आहे? 2 इंटू 12 प्लस हायड्रोजन 4 इंटू 1 प्लस ऑक्सिजन 2 इंटू 16. याचा आन्सर येतं 60. मॉलिक्युलर वेट ऑफ ॲसिटिक ॲसिड किती आहे? 60. 1 मॉलिक्युलर वेट 60 ग्राम. किती मोल? 1 मोल. किती मॉलिक्युल्स? 0.22 इंटू 10⁻23 मॉलिक्युल्स. तुम्हाला काय विचारलं आहे? 22 ग्राम. 22 ग्राम्स. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स मध्ये किती मोल्स येतात? 22 इंटू 1 डिवायडेड बाय 60 हे झालं मोल्स. दुसरा काय विचारला आहे? मॉलिक्युल्स. 60 मध्ये एवढे मॉलिक्युल्स, 22 मध्ये किती? 22 6.022 इंटू 10⁻23 डिवायडेड बाय 60. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स येतात 22/60 0.36. आणि नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्युल्स येतात आपल्याकडे 2.2 इंटू 10⁻23. याला 6.022 इंटू 10⁻23 न मल्टिप्लाय केला या नंबरला की हे नंबर येऊन जातात. हे आहेत नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्युल्स अँड नंबर ऑफ मोल्स प्रेझेंट इन अ ॲसिटिक ॲसिड. तर आता एवढे प्रॉब्लेम आजच्या दिवशी आपल्याला खूप झाले. आपण प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व केलेत मोल कन्सेप्टवर, पण सगळे प्रॉब्लेम्स ह्या 3 रिलेशनवर बेस्ड आहेत. आपल्याला मॉलिक्युल्स मोल काढता येतात, मॉलिक्युल्स काढता येतात वेट दिल्यानंतर, किंवा मोल्स दिल्यावर त्याला वेटमध्ये कन्वर्ट करता येतं. मॉलिक्युल्स दिल्यावर सुद्धा त्याचं वेट कॅल्क्युलेट करता येतं. कंडिशन आहे तुम्हाला ॲटॉमिक वेट काही माहीत पाहिजेत आणि मॉलिक्युलर वेट डिटर्मिनेशन काही माहीत पाहिजे. तर नेक्स्ट लेक्चरमध्ये राहिलेले जे काही न्यूमरिकल्स आहेत बोर्ड पॅटर्नच्या बुकमधले आणि त्याच्यानंतर NCERTच्या बुकमधले हे आपण काय करू? सॉल्व करू. तर आतापर्यंत झालेल्या प्रॉब्लेम्सची तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस करा आणि तुम्हाला येऊन जातील. काय सोपे प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत, इझी आहेत, इझी टू अंडरस्टँड आहे, जास्त कॅल्क्युलेशन्स पण बेस नाही. फक्त हे 3 पॉईंट बाजूला लिहून ठेवा. कोणताही प्रॉब्लेम आपला आलेला या 3 पॉईंटवर बेस्ड आहे मोल कन्सेप्टवर. 1 मोल म्हणजे एवढे मॉलिक्युल्स, 1 मॉलिक्युलर. 1 मोल म्हणजे एवढा ॲटॉमिक वेट, एवढे ॲटम्स. 1 मोल म्हणजे एवढं व्हॉल्यूम आणि 1 मॉलिक्युलर वेट ॲट STP. हे गॅससाठी आहे खालचं. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.